In the astrology of November 29th, we start our energy off with the moon in a waxing triseptile with Pluto, the moon being in Cancer, Pluto of course still being in Capricorn, and the sun in a waning septile with Pluto, the sun being in Sagittarius, Pluto being in Capricorn. So we have a very interesting mixture of the archetypes of Cancer, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. With the sun septile to Pluto, we realize in this past year where we went wrong, where we essentially gave our power away, where we refused to believe in ourselves, and what areas of life that we had a chance to stand up for something that we believed in and we ended up backing down, or we had a chance to recognize our internal power and instead we recognized weakness. While at the same time we have the moon in Cancer in its triseptile with Pluto, which is sort of activating a more proactive, a more exciting, and a more formless emotion taking shape into closure, taking shape into positive and affirming emotions. So the mixture of these two transits at the same time is very interesting, where it's calling us both to look backwards and look forwards at the same time. But most of all, one of the most powerful things about these two transits happening at exactly the same time is that it is an illumination of Pluto by the two luminaries, the sun and moon. So this is illuminating our mind, our body, our soul. It's changing the way that we physically feel, the way that we emotionally feel, and the way that we're thinking about how we're feeling. Aries, for example, you will feel some anger, especially looking back at some of these past realizations. Don't try and soothe or get rid of this anger. Instead, look at it for what it is and decide where it is it needs to be directed. Where are you going to channel and put this anger into something so that it becomes a very positive thing? For Taurus, you are called to be strong and to stand your ground. Stand for what it is you believe in now if you didn't do so in the past. Gemini, your instincts are going to be remarkable today. You are going to feel and see what's coming before it does. For Cancer, you are called to follow your emotions today, to move on a wind and to follow the winds of change. Leo, you are called into the role of being supportive and protective to those you love, to stand by people who need some support and who need someone looking out for them right now. Virgo, you are called to release anxiety by getting comfortable where you are, to no longer be constantly looking over your shoulder and instead to get comfortable, build the metaphorical nest and find ways to enjoy yourself. That maybe of all the chaotic changes and situations, that now is a time where things are going to be a little bit more stable. For Libra, you are called to identify those who you love and who give you love and to team up with them. And teaming up with them might mean in love, romance, it might mean in business, it might mean in a temporary project or just going on a trip somewhere. But find the people you love and join them. For Scorpio, you are called to ask for more, and for those who are rejecting this ask and saying that they don't value you or are showing that they do not value you, it's time to walk away. For Sagittarius, you are called to plan your next move, plan your next adventure, and ask the right questions. For Capricorn, you are called to root yourself and to begin looking at the opportunities which are already around you. You may have become accustomed to looking forward, looking outwards, looking towards the future. Look at what's around you in the present, the people and the situations that have opened themselves up for you to essentially give you an opportunity to do something amazing. Aquarius, you were called to say the things that you needed to say in the past, and that it might feel as though it's too late to say them now, or that the time has passed, but it is not so. If something needs to be said, there is still time to say it. Pisces, you are called to step into the unknown if no one you know knows what you need to know. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.